For this video on the Apple AirPods Pro 2, I'm going to put myself in danger. It's important when you're testing wireless earbuds to put it all on the line. Why even do it otherwise? These are Apple's latest true wireless earbuds with sound canceling, and I'm going to tell you the details and see how well they work in a moderately hazardous environment. Hi, I'm Andrew from Apt, and these are the Apple AirPods Pro 2. Judging from the two there that I just said, you might have guessed that there is also an AirPods Pro 1. Plus, Apple has 3 AirPods of the ordinary variety, and even a set called the AirPods Max. Lots of headphones to pick from without even stepping outside of Cupertino's purview. These are the newest. So, let me run down the specs, and then I'll put them to the test, and then I'll talk through how they fit into the overall picture in terms of Apple's other AirPods and earbuds et al. Let's go. The second generation AirPods Pro debuted this fall from Apple. You can buy them now for a cool $250, which isn't cheap if you just want ordinary earbuds. But these have a higher end feature called ANC, or active noise cancellation. That does what it sounds like. It takes all of this nonsense out here and puts up a barrier before it reaches your quiet place right here. In addition to ANC, these have a feature called transparency mode. Long press the button on the bud and boom, you can hear what's around you. So, if you're walking through a supermarket and want to talk to the cashier, or you're ignoring your coworkers, but it looks like now they're talking about you, so you want to eavesdrop, boom.
I was saying, I think we're the plaid guys. I don't think he should be able to wear it. I think Andrew's a bit awful. Andrew is awfully terrific.
100%. I totally agree with you. He's a great guy.
Aw, thanks guys. Transparency mode even amplifies the sound a little, which is cool. Now, neither transparency mode nor ANC are new. In fact, both were on the AirPods Pro version original. So let's run through what's actually new. You get more battery life here than with the original, 4.6 hours versus 6. The included case can recharge them and holds 30 hours of charge itself. Both have these replaceable silicone ear tips, but the second gen has a new extra small option for the extra small eared folk. The old one had optical sensors to detect if it was in your ear. This one has a skin detector that Apple says is more accurate at telling when it's actually there in your ear. There are new swipe controls on the bud itself. Flip up and down to control the volume without needing to break out your phone, which is nice. But the big change is the new H2 chip, which, as you might have guessed, is twice as many H's as the first AirPod Pro. What does that actually mean, you may ask? No, okay, fine. It basically just tries to make the whole thing much smarter. Apple claims it has twice as much noise cancellation, and transparency mode is now called adaptive transparency. So it can block out some harshness if a siren passes, or a smoke alarm goes off, or that coworker with a high-pitched voice starts squeaking at you.
Hey!
Otherwise, Bluetooth 5, IPX4, which means it's splash-proof, so you can sweat in them or wear them in the rain, just don't swim in them. It has a few more fancy high-tech features going on, like personalized spatial audio and dynamic head tracking. If you're watching a video, your earbuds can replicate surround sound. And it supposedly adapts that surround sound to the shape of your head, which is perfect for me because I have a large head and need that much more circumference in my surround sound. 2 beam-forming mics in each ear to reduce noise and focus on your voice if you're using the headphones for a phone call. The case supports both wired and wireless charging. It's also IPX4 rated and has a little speaker in there now to help you find it with Apple's Find My feature. Precision finding should help you locate them more easily, and you can get them engraved with your initials or a memoji or whatever your heart desires. Maybe even a heart emoji. Cool stuff. Does the new chip work? Let's go see. So as you can hear, there's a lot of background noise here in the App Store, the atrium in the middle of the afternoon. I'm gonna see how much of that noise these earbuds can block out. So they should be on transparency mode here, and they are. So I actually have a little bit of amplified sound. The fountain is even louder and even more majestic in my ears, although my own voice sounds very funny to me. I'm gonna live with this, but now the question is, how much can these buds block out? I'm gonna long press the button. Ooh, so that is a stark difference. I can still hear a little bit of water coming over it, but none of the hubbub. So like the bells dinging over here and the people talking is entirely gone, and I just have a bit, it sounds like now like a gentle stream in the background. So that's kind of cool and a good test. Ooh, if I move my head, I get a little bit more. So don't smile when you're wearing these, or I needed to just make sure they were fit in there a little bit better. Now, can I play a little music? Ooh, and now there's nothing in there. It's just the music and I feel good. I'm ready to dance, but I'm in public, so we're not gonna have that happen, but we are gonna move on to the next location. All right, let's live dangerously. We're behind the scenes at Apt, and not being able to hear in here sometimes makes me feel a little nervous with all these fast moving parts, but these guys are pros. I'm gonna be fine, and I wanna know how well these filter out higher pitched sounds like the honking of horns or just more of a general background noise. So again, I'm starting on transparency mode, and no surprises, but I wanna pay attention to the beeping. I don't know if it is reducing the harshness of the beeping at all. It might not be loud enough, it might not be high pitched enough for that adaptive transparency to be taking effect. From what I can tell, there's no difference in the honking with these on, with these off. But now, let me try noise canceling. And I can't hear this. I did hear the beep, which is kind of cool. Oh, okay, and I heard a little bit of wheel action right there. So it's not completely gone, 2 beeps. So I can still hear some stuff, but it is distinctly lower, as you would expect, but it's not perfect, but it's nice. I feel like I'm in a much more serene background right now, which again, is maybe not the best thing that you want in a place like this, but it's interesting. Let's turn on some music. And now, I don't know if these warehouse guys would like my dance moves, but we're gonna try it out. It's a very mellow song though, so this dance isn't gonna be much of a thing. But an interesting test in terms of how the beeping, and now the music kicks on, fantastic. In terms of how the beeping actually reacted to the noise canceling. And overall, especially for tiny earbuds, I'd say this is a really good test. Now that I'm back in the safety of the studio, let's talk about how these fit into the bigger picture, starting with other Apple options, because let's be honest, if you're invested in Apple stuff, you are pretty committed. And I get it. They're sleek. They work really well with your iPhone. To get them in sync, you just have to go bloop, and voila, your earbuds are ready. And if that doesn't work, just say the word bloop louder, or check the manual. So are they worth an upgrade over your other AirPods? Well, the main difference from the original Pro is the better chip. Are you in a noisy environment? Do you need more noise canceling than what you have? If so, then yeah, maybe. Come into Apt, ask our folks about them, take them for a test drive. Volume controls on the buds worked fine, but don't spend $250 just for that. As for the Pros versus the ordinary AirPods, the AirPods 3 are distinctly cheaper at $180, but no noise canceling. Though you do still get the IPX4 water resistance, which was the big difference between the 3 and the 2 on that line. And then the Max is just a different category. You could probably wear the Max and the AirPods at the same time. It would fit a little weird, but you could pull it off and then, oh boy, you'd be looking pretty stylish. If you are considering other brands, well-regarded similar models include the $300 Bose Quiet Comfort 2, which came out around the same time, and stay tuned, we're gonna do a video on those next. Those supposedly have crazy good noise cancellation. And there's the Sony WF-1000XM4, which is on a lot of best lists, which I get because of that catchy name. Apt has those too, $250. The true wireless earbud scene is pretty competitive right now, but Apple AirPods Pro 2 are worth checking out if you are invested in Apple stuff and want good noise canceling. Comment below to let me know if you think I could pull off the stylish AirPods Max, AirPods Pro combo, or if you think A and C is worth it for you. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, please. And stay tuned to the channel by hitting that subscribe button. I'm working on the Bose Buds next. Thanks again. I'm gonna dance my way out.